Hi everyone, here we will see the candidate elimination algorithm to establish the version space. The version space will contain consistent hypothesis. There will be more number of consistent hypotheses with respect to given data set D. So here we are having the 6 features weather forecast data set, and this is the target concept C of Xi. And here initially, this algorithm will start with the general boundary, which is set with the maximally general hypothesis or most general hypothesis with all constraint values for the given hypothesis. So here the hypothesis general hypothesis is assigned with the more general constraint for all 6 attributes. Then next step is initialize with specific boundary hypothesis with most specific hypothesis constraints. So most specific constraints are here null value constraints. So here all 6 attributes are represented with null values. Then we will start with the iterations. So here iteration will move from 0 to n minus 1 number of samples given in the data set D. So now we will start with the first example given in the data set. The data set sample is represented with D. So this is D1, D2, D3, D4. Then we can say here C of Di, C of Di. Otherwise we can use some other notation. Here we can use X1, X2, X3, etc., X4. Here if the X is given for the sample number, then it will be a C of Xi. So we can use any notation. We will if it is the positive example, how do we find out the positive example? We have to check the target concept of the given sample number. So the first sample, this is the target concept. If it is the yes, that is the positive sample, then we have to start with the general boundary G. So here the general boundary G hypothesis we have to check with the respective sample. If it is inconsistent, the rule for the consistent and inconsistent is here, which is given here. The rule is all the samples, for all the samples the h of x should be equivalent to the c of x. So we have to find out the constraints of conjunction of constraints. So conjunction of constraints are here for the hypothesis given already. So here the question symbol will accept all the values, any value in the sky, and second question symbol will accept any value in the temperature, like that it will accept all the values. So question symbol and etc., all 6 question symbols provide you it is matching. So true and true and etc., true for all the 6 attributes. So it will create the true. So this is the h of x1, right? So h of x1 is true, that means yes. And also here c of x1 also true for the sample number 1. So if both are equal, the condition is here h of x should be equal to c of x1 xi. Okay, if both are equal, then we can say this hypothesis is consistent. Yes, now it is consistent. So here we have derived new hypothesis from the existing hypothesis G. Then we have to start with the specific boundary. Once G is over, then specific boundary we have to start. Again we have to compare the values of each and every attribute value. Here sun is available, here null is available. We have to compare it. If the this null value will not accept any value in the example, so it has to be replaced. So here we have to remove the constraints of yes from the specific hypothesis yes. So what is the rule here? The null has to be replaced by the specific value. So if there is specific values, that should be replaced by the question symbol for specific hypothesis. So now we are replacing this null by specific value, the sunny for the first attribute. Then for the sixth attribute, this null value will be replaced by this same as per the rule if there is the null, we will remove by the specific value. So now we after adding that minimal generalization, so replacing the yes, then we are adding the minimal generalization. So this is the minimal generalization. We are moving from more specific to more general or least specific. So least specific means more generalization, right? So now this hypothesis we found in the S1 new hypothesis that will be consistent with respect to the data set D. Then here already we found in the G1, so the G1 is more general than this S1. That is the statement this one. Then we have to remove any hypothesis which is more general than another hypothesis S in the hypothesis, I mean specific hypothesis. Now the for positive example it is over. Suppose if given example is negative, suppose here target concept is negative, then we have to go for else block. So in the else block we will have the negative example portion. So here first we will start with the specific boundary. So in the, if it is the positive example, here we are starting with the uh, here general boundary if it is the positive example, but if it is the negative example, then we will start with the specific boundary. Then we will check the given hypothesis S0 is consistent or inconsistent. So here for example S0 is here all are represented with the null value, so we have to compare this with the this rainy, right? So rainy is not accepted by the null value. So the what we have to do as per the adding the minimal generalization, then we have to replace that by null by rainy. Then we have to check the null here, then it will be replaced by the cold. So like this the null value will be replaced by the specific value. Once it is over, then we have to start with the general boundary in the G. So general hypothesis from the G we have to check. So as per the given initialization, all are question symbol. So now if it is the rainy, so it is accepting. It is accepting. So we have to check it is consistent or not consistent. Now it is not consistent. Okay, so then we have to replace by the value. So after replacing every constraint from the generalized hypothesis by adding the minimal specialization, you see this is more generalized the constraints. So what is the minimal specialization? Question symbol should be replaced by the specific value. Then specific value will be if there is a specific value available, that can be replaced by the null character, so null constraint. So this is the rule for making more generalized into least generalized or more specific. So then now the new hypothesis will be satisfying the given data sample D. Then here the some member in the specific hypothesis will be more specific than the hypothesis H available in the general hypothesis. So now we will remove any hypothesis, earlier hypothesis which is least general, then that has to be removed from the general boundary in the candidate elimination algorithm. So here the negative examples force the general boundary becomes specific hypothesis by each and every iteration. Like that, here the positive training examples forcing the specific boundary becomes more general by increasing the number of iterations in candidate elimination algorithm. So this way will give you to create the more number of hypotheses, right, with the consistent, that is called version space, by using the candidate elimination algorithm. Thanks for watching.